Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Sekou Kenneth. Today is the 21st of October 2023. We are glad to be here. We want to welcome all of you. We want to say thank you for joining SKTV once again. We want to encourage each and every one of you to share the show. Today is going to be very, very interesting again. As always, SKTV is always here for you. We're always here to discuss the issue, and we always focus on issues of the day. Right now, the conversation is about the runoff, if there will be one in the Liberian elections. We know very well the first round was marked with huge fraudulent activities. But the decision is with the Liberian people. Hopefully, when they decide to go into the second round, definitely it will still be the same Liberian people that will make the final decision as to who they want to elect as their leader. In this case, at this point, it seems like if there will be any second round, it will be between the ruling coalition for democratic change and that of the former ruling party, the Unity Party. We want to encourage each and every one of you to go ahead and share the show. We'll be right back. It's very, very, very intense right now. It's not easy. Yeah, please go ahead and share the show.
C'est vrai, je connais rien en mathématiques, mais je sais combien de fois tu comptes pour moi. C'est vrai que je suis très orgueilleux, mais j'avoue que je suis fou de toi. Solidama, Salindama, Iba Fenfeni Yarabima, Yamadama, Mamili Sanye, Wata Fenfeni Dianyero, Nima Jususumadama, Diwalondo, Jususuma, le Duma Musolu. Yedi anye duma kuyalale Lombe kumale Nianyo fida fara Awakile ya kuyugule Neni shidi Goya nyonyebe Lombe wayone Neni panu goya nyonye Musumanyi Ni musanyu maibala Ikavale nana Fababi mono trop tard pour toi.
Yeah, so can you guys continue to call my phone? I don't know where I placed my phone. I think somebody already calling me. Yes, please do that for me, please.
D12 on the beat.
Mr. DJ, please come play my music. Yeah. Mr. DJ, please come play my music. Yeah. All the ladies want to dance. They want to dance. All the girls they want to wine. They want to dance. Sexy lady want to dance. They want to wine. All my girls they want to wine. Yeah, they want to wine. Tita, Acha, Anita, Rita, Sita, Monica. I know you want to feel the groove. Feel the groove. I know you want to feel the rhythm. Yeah, feel the rhythm. Relax your mind. Relax your mind. If you like, you can meditate. Yeah, you can meditate. I want to take you on the journey. Yeah. From the midnight to the morning. Yeah. I want to make it juicy. So you can't refuse it. You can't refuse it. Hey, Mr. DJ, please come play my music. Yeah. Mr. DJ, please come play my music. Yeah. All the ladies want to dance. They want to dance. Sexy lady want to wine. They want to wine. All the guys they want to dance. Yeah, they want to dance. And other girls they want to dance. Yeah, they want to dance. The way she play the best line. Oh yeah. She make me sing la la la. Yeah. Oh, I'm Mr. Bombastic. Bombastic. She looking fantastic. Fantastic. I know you want to feel the vibe. Oh yeah. Feel the vibe. I know you want to feel my rhythm. Feel the rhythm. I see you getting on the groove. I can make you sound like a melody. Make you sound sweet like a harmony. Baby, let me play it like a violin. Make you sound sweet like a harmony. Say, Mr. DJ, DJ, please come play my music. Yeah. Mr. DJ, yeah. Please come play my music. Yeah. All the ladies want to dance. They want to dance. All the girls they want to wine. They want to dance. Sexy lady want to dance.
So nobody here got my phone number? Come on, man. Let somebody call me, man. Mommy ends $1. Please call my phone. I can't find any of my phone. I don't know, man. I don't know where I put it. Let somebody call my phone, man. Anybody call any of the phone. A lot of people here, nobody know my phone number. How sad is that? Call me on the Messenger if you can. The phone is not ringing. Call me on Messenger. Or WhatsApp. For some reason, I can't find my phones. 2 phones, I can't find any of them. Can't even share the show. I will not be able to take calls. I can't do anything. So nobody here know my phone number. Come on, man. Yeah, it's ringing now. Yeah, please continue calling. Let me go get it.
Amanda,
Aweto,
Amanda,
Aweto,
Maipuye,
Liberia,
Liberia,
Maipuye,
Chowia, 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 Deble.
Trigger.
Aha, y'all want to roll, the punch of giant ready to take over.
Like it.
Y'all want to roll, beat, Papa, come here again. Y'all want to roll, Papa, Georgie, come here again. Y'all want to roll, Mama, Joe, come here again. Who want to roll, CD?
All right, I found the phone now. Thank you so much for the people that just called me. I got the phone now. So, yeah, I want to encourage you to share the show. I couldn't even share the show. So, many of you are not sharing the show. So, I have to take some time to share the show. So, I want to encourage all of you to share the show while we do this. All right, let's share the show.
Hey. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. It was gonna be. Oh.
D12 on the beat.
If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If nobody chewing your bone, you are nobody. They will know everything about you more than you know yourself. Yeah. They will talk just to bring you down. Yeah. They will spread all your bad news more than they spread your good news. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Oh, see, let them do the talking again. See, I will do the bluffing, yeah. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If nobody chewing your boom, you are nobody. If you like it, you can hire your own there just to make it juicy. If you like, you can pour your own there just to make it spicy. I know you like the cheese and you like the fries too. Sugar in the tea, cocoa in the coffee, anything you want to say. If they can talk about Jesus Christ, they can talk about Moses, they can talk about Abraham. Who they can talk about? Yeah. Tell me, see, and I had to explain it, and I had to justify, and I had to convince you. Please believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it, believe it. If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If nobody chewing your boom, you are nobody. Believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it.
False allegation.
Anything they say about me, please believe it, believe it.
So, folks, I want to say thank you to all of you, especially those of you who share the show. And those of you who are yet to share the show, please go ahead and do so. Today we saw some information on the internet, and some people also call us to talk to us about it. We were told that there was the allegations on the Spoon Network regarding ACO. So we say we're going to be discussing today whether if there is a second round, we're going to support. The reason why we are saying if should there be one, because I'm not sure if it's yet official by NEC that yes, indeed, there will be a second round. If that has been done, I'm not aware of that. So you can let us know. But as far as we are concerned, should there be a second round? Who are you going to be supporting? So we're going to play a little bit of what we heard from ACO officials, just a little bit about the allegation. I heard that there was an allegation on the Spoon Network accusing ACO of, you want to hear from their mouth actually. But as I heard that somebody accused ACO of taking ACO's tenure of being offered, according to the information that ACO was being offered $4 million, from the government of Liberia, and that the ACO officials actually asked the president to add the Ministry of Finance to that offer, something that ACO, according to their TV, something that ACO vehemently rejected. And they actually issued some strong statement. So we want to make sure that you guys listen to a piece of that. And then we will have our lines open. Today, we are going to be opening to everybody participation. We already have a few people that are going to be on here to actually participate in this conversation. I believe Brazilian Monk will be here, Steve will be here, and my friend and brother Mohamed Enzadola will be here. We have a lot of people that will come on here. So if you are interested, all you need to do is send me a link and send me a text message in my inbox, especially on whether it's Sekou Kene or Sekou Barakadin Kene, which one of them. Either one of them, when you send us the link, we will definitely, you send a message, we'll definitely send you the link so you can come and talk about it. Also, if you are somebody from ACO and you decide to come on here today to, clarify or diffuse or maybe refute the allegation, you can also come here and have a conversation. So let's play this video so we can listen to ACO officials what they're saying here.
We are at the headquarters of ACO, where we will be speaking to the chairman of ACO and the campaign chairman of ACO, Honorable Ansu Dole and Honorable Ali Sida. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Campaign Manager, welcome to ACO TV.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deep, and welcome to ACO family.
Yeah, it's good. It looks good. Today's show is not a long show. We are here to get some clarity as to what was said on Spoon TV last night. We are running a political institution here. If we are accused falsely or maybe truthfully, we want to hear from the leaders. Your name was mentioned last night. Honorable Ali Sila's name was mentioned last night. That's one of our honorables, Sise and Honorable Keita. We felt that the standard barrier is much bigger to respond to this. So the appropriate people to respond to this would be the chairman the national chairman of ACO, Honorable Ansu Dole, and the campaign chairman of ACO 2023, Honorable Aliyu Sila. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'm pretty sure you listened to the message. Akopians were awakened to a very, very bad information last night that this party and our standard bearer, Honorable Lucini Kamara, were offered by the President of the Republic of Liberia, George Mane Weah, $4 million in order to support his side. And the only response from Honorable Lucini Kamara was, you have to add the finance ministry. We just left an executive meeting. It was discussed in it. And I want to see if I can get a response from you guys concerning the allegation last night. Mr. Chairman.
Well, I want to thank you very much. In the first place, where the accusation is coming from, we got to look at the credibility of that person and look at the characters that are involved. The owner of Spoon Network is a criminal, though he has not been convicted.
He has been convicted.
He's been convicted as a criminal. So anything a criminal says is already been done criminally. You know, so if a criminal comes up and tell you, say somebody stole $4 million, what's the evidence in law? Do you have any evidence? Yes, it's not admissible under law. But I can tell you with some degree of actuality, our standard bearer is not in the business to collecting money from people like the way he used to collect money from the ruling party or people. The All Liberia Coalition Party, through a standard bearer, have never collected any money or been offered any money by any other political party or for that matter. Both the two political parties are in the second round. I want to be clear on that. Spoon is a propaganda network of a certain political institution geared toward following the repetition of our standard bearer and the party at home. Partisan of the fact that we are very strong in the political maneuvering.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Ali Sila, I hope you have something to add as to what the chairman just said.
Well, yesterday it was unfortunate that the Spoon panelists decided to blackmail us. I think this is very unfortunate as a media institution. The media should be very credible. Not just credible alone, but reliable as well. For them to come and try to blackmail because they have decided to support certain political party. We, all the Liberia Coalition Party, is not in the business of such. We have an institution to protect the integrity of our institution. This is why we're coming here to refuse comment from Spoon Network, the lights. You saw that yesterday, lots of the viewers, when they called our name, we were trying to call back. They refused to take our call because we're ready to refuse their allegations. Not even allegations, they are lies. There were a bunch of lies spread against us. We're not in the business of that. The All Liberia Coalition Party, yes, we said the first party. We are the deciding factor of this election. We're going to do our consultation not based on their prejudiced attitude, because for me their attitude was very biased in the process of our ongoing consultation. So we reject their assumptions about us. This is a very criminal behavior to accuse us of something that we never did. They think that they will continue doing, we will definitely take a legal action against Spoon Network. And then we have that right to do that because this is the accusation that is in the business of fraudulent, in the business of assassination of character on our person, Chairman Dollar and I. So the next time, we are warning them in a very stronger term that the next time they screw in the garbage against our party or our national chairman or my person, we take legal action against Spoon Network.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, you have lots of your partisan watching. Some are sharing the video right now. What would be, both for you, what would be your message to your partisan? Because some called this morning, some inbox Akko TV this morning, that what's Akko's response?
So, by the way, folks, I just want to let you know that this is very, very important. So we receive this information, and then we receive another information that yes, indeed, there was a meeting held yesterday. That last night, the ACO leadership decided to go with the Unity Party, but some membership of the ACO are not good with that. That it seems like everybody going to be going pathway. I'm not sure of the truth of this allegation. So I just placed a call to the chairman of ACO, Chairman Ansu Dole, and he's here and ready to respond to the allegation whether or not ACO is going to support Joseph Nima Boakai as has been alleged. But in this particular video, there is an allegation that ACO met with President George Manawia, and the Spoon Network accused ACO of being offered of $4 million, for which the chairman, the Senate Bureau allegedly asked for the finance minister to be added to that. So that allegation, they just responded to that in this video. But then SKTV received our own personal intel that there was a meeting held last night, that in that meeting, the leadership of ACO have agreed to go with Joseph Nima Boakai in the Unity Party. However, we just placed a call to the leadership of ACO. The chairman of ACO will be here shortly on the phone to explain, to react to that allegation, to that information. So that way all of us here can base our conversation on what we're going to hear from the chairman himself. So let me just play a little bit of that video we're playing so that we can actually get some more information. But you got to share the show. This thing is getting very interesting.
What's your message to your people?
My message and the response is very clear, crystal clear, that indeed at this stage of our political our political environment, suspicion, political propaganda, yes, is prevalent, and with a lot of people,
Welcome, Honorable Mariam Fofana.
So I am just saying that we have never received any demand from no political institution whatsoever. Our call is strong. We are very strong. Let our partisan be aware. Today there was an executive committee meeting trying to recalibrate and realign our decision making as towards the development of this nation. So what Spoon is doing is a cheap political propaganda designed to put ACO in the corner that does not befit us. But I can tell you with some degree of certainty that indeed, the next time utterances like that come from the Spoon TV, there will be sued for $5 million. And we'll drag them to court, and the party have lawyers to do that, and we have the capacity, the synergy to move forward with any decision the National Executive Committee will take as it relates to what they are saying. I want to tell you something. ACO is a determinant in this country right now. For those who underestimated our resolve and ability to move this country forward, we now know that there is a new sheriff in town. This sheriff will decide who becomes president as a relate and concomitantly that will go along perpendicularly, vertically, and horizontally with our manifesto. Remember our manifesto. We are clear about that. Very clear. The Liberians should not underestimate us. And we are preparing ourselves. We are preparing ourselves in the spiritually, mentally, morally, for our people to understand the direction. One thing I will tell you with some degree of actuality and certainty, that ACO will not be neutral in this game of politics. We will definitely take a side. That side that we'll take will be a side that the National Executive Committee couples with our traditional people that will take. Of course, we'll sell that side to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Brother Ali, sit down.
Well, thank you. I think Chairman.
Hey, hold on.
I think Chairman have said it all.
Hold on 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are at the ACO headquarters in Congo Town. We just got through with an executive committee meeting. And out of the meeting, we have our two leaders to respond to the fallacy put out there last night by the garbage put out there last night by Spoon TV. So we are out here for our leaders to respond to them. Go ahead, sir.
Well, thank you. I think Chairman have said it all. The good thing is, I want to thank the National Executive Committee and the Stand-Up Bearer and the campaign team for putting up in the trajectory of the geopolitics of Liberia. Remember, we've been in coma for 18 years. For us to come back, putting forward Honorable Kamara as the president of Liberia, I think Chairman, under your leadership, you have done well. And I think we all going to do well in the decision making of our party. The other thing is, people are envious. The envious spirit of Spoon Network, it was demonstrated that yesterday. And the only thing is, they are supporting us. You cannot lie on us and you want to bamboozle us to be able to follow you. You must do dialogue, the process of dialogue in diplomatic reciprocity. But when people just go and blackmail other people because you have a side, you want people to join that side, I think it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
It's very, very unfortunate. So I think what Spoon did yesterday is he knew to the Liberian people. It's one of the most garbage shit you can ever say. Sorry for my language.
No, you're mad. You gotta say what you gotta say.
It's one of the garbage stuff you can say about people, people character, people character. So, Chairman, yes, everybody is allowed to go to Chairman, but to say that we took a decision without the executive, without the consultation of the executive committee and the Stand-Up Bearer, I think it was not good at all. So, I want to thank you, ACO TV, and thank Mr. Chairman for what we have done for the party. We have put the party in a very good position for Liberia. And I think Chairman talked about the manifesto. Those of you who want to consult with us, start to read our manifesto and learn your vision with our manifesto, because our manifesto is very clear. In 3 years, we want to build 9,000 kilometers of roads. So if you don't know how to do that, contact Chairman Dollar because he is an expert for that.
Okay. Final question. I know it's all over the place. That decision has been made as to where you're going to go. Can you elaborate? The two of you, can you guys say something to your party?
The National Executive Committee to take decision alone. Thank you very much.
Great. What do you say? That's the chairman.
Chairman already finished saying that.
Okay, you just heard from our two leaders. We are at the ACO headquarters. As you see, all these cars. We've been here since this morning. We have our leaders here. We have members of ACO here. This is the headquarters. Decisions are going to be made. So we hope. I want to say hi to the Babe. What about Babe? No, I don't know meeting. I'm going to tell the Babe hello, man. My man, I'm going to tell the Babe hello.
All right. I think the gentleman is walking towards the Stand-Up Bearer of ACO. Probably maybe want to hear what they had to say. Let's hear.
As long as filled,
so
I can able to sell them.
I intend saying hello to the Stand-Up Bearer. So I want the Stand-Up Bearer to say hello to his partisan for just 1 minute. for just 1 minute. Honorable Kamara, 1 minute. I want you to say hello to your people for 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your political leader, the most powerful man today in the Republic of Liberia.
Well,
Honorable Kamara, your partisans, thousands are watching you. What do you have to tell them?
Well, just to greet all of them and to say thank you for the support. Thank you for the confidence you put in us. We believe that all kind of this election giving, we are thankful to Allah, we're thankful to God for putting on where we are. We appreciate everyone's support. Now that the election is over, the results are out. We are asking all our partisans, our supporters, to exercise restraint. Let us talk peace. Let us talk peace. Let us forget about criticizing. The Brilliant is greater than all of us. And let's support the peace process so that our country can move forward.
Thank you, sir. Or if you want to add, you can add.
Well, the one to add will only be there are two.
Okay. They cheat. We don't want the cheat to go too far. We don't want you to go too far because discussions are going on.
So folks, I want to say thank you to all of you for following and watching SKTV. So now we have Chairman Ansu Dole on the phone line from Liberia. And Chairman Dole, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, how are you? Of course, we are in the evening time here.
Okay, good evening. But you're kind of a little bit low. Can you talk a little louder, or there's a way you can put your voice up a little bit?
Oh, I say, good evening. We are in the evening time here. So, are you hearing me now?
I'm hearing you, boy, kind of pretty low for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Oh, I don't know. Why is it so low? So, are you hearing me now?
Yes, much better.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Chairman Dole, I want to say thank you for responding to our call, in a very short notice. So yeah, we were informed, despite this video that we just watched here on SKTV, you guys were kind of refuting the, oh man, it looks like the connection is bad in Liberia. Okay, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Somebody interrupt the call.
Okay. Yeah, so despite the video that we just watched, you guys kind of like debunking the allegation by Small Network that your Senate Bureau had a discussion or was offered $4 million from the President of the Republic of Liberia, and that the Senate Bureau, Honorable Sunin Kamara, asked for the Ministry of Finance to be added in the negotiation. Beyond that, now we heard that there was a meeting last night amongst the key members or somehow executive committee of ARCO, and it is alleged that you guys agree to go with the Unity Party, but some member of your party are not good with that. They don't support that. So I want you to take your time to respond to both allegations, whether it is about what was said on Spoon, and also the allegation of having a meeting yesterday and that the meeting was very, 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 intense, that eventually the executive committee decided to go with Unity Party. Can you respond to both allegations?
So, I hope you are hearing me very well.
You are very loud and clear.
So, first of all, to respond to the two category allegation for ACO, I want to say thank God that today ACO is internationally being discussed after the successful rebranding process and participating in a very, very competitive election and ACO gaining this kind of position. I want to tell God thank you in the first place. But meanwhile, this is a cheap political propaganda designed to put our parties in head scatter. At no time ACO have had executive committee meet other than this morning, 11 o'clock Liberia time. Okay. We have never held meeting anywhere to inform executive committee of the happenings. So this morning we had a meeting. So that allegation that yesterday we had a meeting, that's a lie, that's a fallacy. Maybe the people who are bringing the information are those people that had a meeting that are not even members of our party. I wouldn't know. The second thing is that the allegation that was presented on Spoon Network. I don't really have respect for the Spoon Network because the owner of the Spoon Network is a criminal or convicted criminal in the United States of America. So his information are not germane to our political theater right now. You cannot give an information to people that you don't have authentic evidence. No, let me tell you something. There's a Supreme Court opinion in Liberia that...
Oh man, I hope we will get the chairman back. Okay, go ahead.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, it got interrupted for a second. Go ahead.
Yeah, because somebody was calling me.
Okay.
So it said proof is evident, and when evidence is lacking, then allegations vanishes in oblivion. You don't have evidence or anything. Nobody has about anything. The All Liberia Coalition Party have never discussed formally with any political party whatsoever. Yet you claim that you have authentic information that Lucille Camara was over $3 million.
This is $4 million.
$4 million. We're going to sue that network. We will sue them. I can tell you for sure.
No. You mean you will sue them for this one, or you'll sue them if it happens next time?
No, we'll sue them for this one.
Okay.
He had to prove. Because evidence. He had to bring the evidence out. Because he said he had the evidence. He had to bring it out. He's already a criminal in another country. We'll drag him to Liberia. He will face the Liberian justice system. So, now, let me take emotion for all of this. The All Liberian Coalition Party have never...
Gosh, a lot of people keep calling him.
Hello?
Yes, you're live.
Okay. The All Liberia Coalition Party have at no time taken decision on where to go this second round. Never. Not under my watch as chairman of this party. Today, the standard bearer of the party have just constituted a committee. I just constituted a committee to talk to both parties, to talk to both the CDC and the United Party, because the both parties are reaching out to us, so that our manifesto, our own agenda, any party who agree to what our agenda is, what our manifesto is, and that they are going parallel, and when we get that, and we agree that where United Party or CDC will go into this, and because their agenda is part of our agenda, we will carry that to the community, to our elders, to our voters, to explain to them, this is what we are thinking. What do you think? We have not done that yet, and somebody told me already, oh.
But Chairman Dole,
I've not taken decision.
Chairman Dole, if you will, we have a very short period of time. My understanding is that should there be a second round, it will be on the 7th of November, which will be...
9 and Monday, the decision will be taken.
Okay, so that will be between 9 and Monday?
Precisely.
Okay, so can you care to tell us about the decision you had today in the meeting that you had, or that was just a constitution?
We informed the executive council, as chairman of this party, that reached up to us. We just informed the executive council that all the two parties have reached out to us, and we're going to constitute a bishop committee to talk to all of the party where we see our interest and the interest of our community is aligned with our own party, the agenda and our agenda the same, we will inform the executive committee of what it is, and the executive committee will take decision and will say that we'll carry that to the elders, to our elders and our community. And between now and Monday, that will be in place.
Chairman,
that's why we informed the National Executive Council today.
Chairman Dole, thank you so much. I don't know if you have enough time for me to ask you just a few questions, 1 or 2 questions, if you don't mind. So, when it comes
go ahead. Right now, we are the celebrity of the town, so our phone lines are very busy. So there will be some interruption.
No problem, Mr. Chairman. Just be on. So with regards to the interest, when you say the interest of the community and the ACO manifesto, I believe the interest of the community and the interest and the manifesto of ACO will be the interest of Liberia. Do you care to share with us some of those manifestos, some of those interests that you want to see incorporated in?
I will just send out the manifesto to you, and you can read through it. I wouldn't have the time to
No,
explain.
you know, just a few of it, if you don't mind, just a few.
But the interest of Liberia is in the manifesto, and of course, the interest of our community. No, we have so many things at stake in this country, and when you say with the interest of our community, what does that mean? We can't buy. I mean, our partisans. We can't buy on the platform, and the thing we told our people. And parties that will be able to do those things will be the party that, of course, will align ourselves with. It is clear. Politics is interest, and the interest is our people, is our partisans.
All right, so I look forward to seeing the manifesto that you're talking about, and I know you never lied. I know you never lied to me. You always, tell me the truth. So yeah, so I look forward to it. And Chairman Dole, can you come on SKTV after when you have made a decision as to where to go to come and talk to Liberian people?
Oh well, I can do that anytime. I'll always be on your radio when you call me. I will be there
for sure
if you invite me.
All right, Chairman Ansu Dole, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. So that was Chairman Ansu Dole, chairman of the All Liberia Coalition Party, called ACO, in the Republic of Liberia. Like he said, now they are now the celebrities because of ACO. ACO is satisfied. They are happy with the position, they are in when it comes to the election. With on the screen here, that's my friend and brother Mohammed Enza Dole, who I believe is also a Madingo and a Muslim. I don't know what he has to say about this particular, allegations and the responses that we are getting from ACO. Chairman Dole, welcome. Anyway, his name too is Mohammed Enza Dole. The other man is Ansu Dole. So this man here, when I call him Chairman Dole, it means that this guy is a former chairman of the board of directors of FEMUSA. So when I call him Chairman Dole, he's not the chairman of ACO. So I just want you to understand that. So Chairman Dole, welcome to SKTV. I think you're muted. Yeah. How you doing?
Thanks for having me, Brother Sekou Kene. I want to thank you. I want to thank your listening audience. I want to thank you for the opportunity giving us today. I just want to give pieces of advice to our ACOpians, our brothers in the community, our sisters, our community members. This is a difficult time in the history of our country. I honestly believe that this time around, I think ACO should be very careful in the sense that you just rebrand this party, and you don't have that much member yet, and you mostly depend on the community to support this party. Do we have members on both sides of the coin, meaning the CDC, the UP? Yes, we does. Then what do you do in this case? You have to be very careful. No matter which way you go, a certain group of people will not be certified. And I know in this election, ACO did not win any representative seat or senator seat for that matter. So people need to look at these factors. Meaning, if you don't have no representative in the house, yeah, you don't have no senator, how do you going to sustain the party for the next 6 years from now to 2029? Who going to contribute? Who going to be giving you money? These are your member going to be giving you money, and most likely you depend on certain group of people. I'm sorry to say that you depend most likely on the Madingo people and the Muslim community at large. Secondly, people look at Apple to say, oh, the Madingo party. But you have to also take into consideration, it's not just only the Madingo people that voted for Apple. Apple got vote from Kekmo. Apple got vote from Bumming. Apple got vote from Buffalo. Apple got vote from Lofa. Apple got vote from Monserrado County. In this case, all I'm seeing on Facebook, most of the noise maker or people that are grumbling or talking about this thing is from our ethnic group. Is it fair to the other side? Is it fair to other people that are part of ACO and they find themselves to be in different, from different ethnic groups? Absolutely not. Can ACO win an election by herself just by the Madingo vote? The answer is no. So they have to be very careful. This is my advice to the leadership of ACO. Do I have a side? Yes. Do I want ACO to support my side? Yes. But at the same time, when they support the other side, how do you look at the other people on the other side? So I would advise ACO not to lose your membership, not to frustrate them, because I've seen a lot of podcasts from our community members, from our women's, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our elders. People are coming out to speak. And don't overlook these things in politics. So I would advise the leadership, don't take a side. You remember in 2017, Bronskin did the same thing. Liberty Party was divided. Some people went to UP, some people went to CDC. If you want to keep your party, if you want to keep the momentum that they have now, don't take a side. Don't look at your own personal interest right now. Tell your parties in, go support whosoever you want to support. That means you're going to satisfy everybody. But if they take the side, don't matter what happened, my brother, trust me. We'll come back here after the serving and you tell me, and you can quote me anywhere, there will be a serious problem. Whichever side they choose, the other people are not going to be happy with them. So in that light, don't choose a side, don't support any political party. Ask your membership to go support whichever side they are comfortable with. You can also tell, if the both parties reach out to you, you can tell them what you want. But for ACO to come up publicly to endorse a side, it will not help the party herself. I'm not talking about those other people that they are endorsing, but ACO, it will affect ACO in the long run, because whichever side you choose, the other people will be frustrated and they might not contribute. And I know, your source of income is the membership. Don't take that for granted. I just want that message to go out there. I hope the chairman stay on the line. I hope people will listen to this podcast and listen to it. I'm not saying that the advice I'm giving is the best advice, but in this situation, this is the best way out to save ACO.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mendole. I'm now just going to let you go just like that, because I will ask you a few questions. You made mention of ACO did not win any representative seat or Senate seat in these elections. Are you for sure of that information? Because I have a question in that regard. Do you show whether or not ACO won any seat at all?
I stand to be corrected, but as far as we know, from where we are getting from the election commissioner, I've not seen anybody that have won from ACO yet. I've not seen anything like that. So my point here is, if you don't have any representative in the House, you don't have no senator, these are the people that are going to keep the party moving. These are the people that are going to keep the party name alive. So if you take a side line, you're going to be dependent on your member, one way or the other, the side will be affected. And I have this discussion with a couple of people today, some community members, and we agree that, to be honest with you, ACO should not take a side.
Okay, we have a V Kamara on the line here, who was also former co-chair of ACO USA, V Kamara from New York. Let's listen to him. Maybe he has something to say. Then we'll continue the conversation. V, how are you? You are live on SKTV.
Thank you very much, Honorable Secretary, for giving me an opportunity. I'm V. Kamara, former co-chair for ACO USA, where I think your studio guest has said it all. Our position is, and I want one thing to be known, we agree that 90% or even above of ACO member is from the Madingo community. We also have other communities that support ACO. ACO got some vote from the Bandit Belt in Nova County, Gomi, Cape Mo, and Bapolu. So it is unfortunate that the only people who come on social media and try to tell ACO what to do, even threaten it, are the Madingo people. And the most frustrating part is that some of them who are even coming today to give their views and threatening that this will happen, that will happen, they are not. Some of them are not members of ACO and they never supported ACO from the inception. Having said that, every political party has three goals: the short-term goal, medium-term goal, and long-term goal. ACO's short-term goal was to come back, having been in oblivion for 18 years, come back and be recognized as one of the political players in the Liberian body politics. We have achieved that. What should be our medium-term goal? Going forward, honestly, and that's my opinion, ACO did not do well this election. I don't know if many people are taking that into consideration. We did not win any representative seat or senatorial seat. And out of 2 million votes, ACO got 35,000. That's even less than 2% of the votes, so we did not do well. What can we do better going forward to get more votes, which is our medium-term goal? We have to reach out to our constituents, tell them, encourage them to get involved, to build a party, to solidify our party. And in order for that to be done, it has to be done in unison. And so I would encourage our leaders now to actually, like Chairman Dore said in the studio, to remain neutral. Remain neutral. Alaji Kuma did it in 2005. He said, as Alaji Kuma, personally, I'm going to endorse Honorable Ambassador George Weah. But the party as an institution is going to remain neutral. Whoever is free to go and support whichever side he or she wants to support. But the party as an institution will not support any side. Alaji Kuma did that in order to save the peace in the party. Right now, our country is at a crossroad. Everybody's running after the party. And if ACO were not in the race, some of ACO supporters already have their side, either with CDC or UP. So whichever side that ACO supports now, believe me, there will be problem in ACO. Do we want to preserve our own peace or try to support or serve for individual benefit? We have to look at that. Because whichever side we put down, it will affect us going forward. It will affect the growth of ACO. And ACO needs a growth. ACO needs more members now. ACO needs more votes going forward than endorsing a political party that it might not even get much from. So my support is to our leaders that you guys can be very smart. ACO needs to remain neutral. Take the neutral position. We have our goal. We have our manifesto. We have our agenda as to when we are giving the power more for the country. We can work with any political party to achieve that. But ACO is still at the beginning. ACO is still at the early stage. So we have to be careful what to do in order not to lose our vote or create problem among our partisans. I hope our leaders, are listening. I hope they will take 1 or 2 cents from this and do the right thing. Because our party is at a crossroad, and so does our country. I thank you very much for giving the opportunity. Again, I'm V. Kamal, former co-chair for ACO USA.
V, before you go, let me ask you this question. I don't know whether you listened to the interview by Brother D. Belete with Chairman Ansu Dole and Ali Sila. Ansu Dole was very clear. The chairman was very clear. He said, ACO will take a position, which seems to me that they have already made up their mind. They have already decided that they will take a side, whether that will be George Weah or that will be Joseph Nima Boakai. So do you think the chairman position is subject to change?
Well, I'm aware that there's a consolidated meeting going on, even with the elders and partisans from other communities. If they want to get their feet, they can take a side. If there's any side to be taken, it will be done collectively by the executive committee, not by the chairman or even the standard bearer. So if the chairman position is to take a side to support a specific political party and it doesn't go down well with the executive committee, believe me, it will not be accepted. Because it should be the decision of the executive committee to decide which side to take, not an entry.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, both you and Chairman Dollar are saying the same thing, which is you are advising the community or the leadership of ACO not to take a side, to allow the partisan to decide wheresoever they want to go. But if I'm asking you now, say the chairman is saying that ACO will take a position. I'm saying, based on the outcry from the people like you and Chairman Dollar and other people who are advising, who are suggesting that ACO shouldn't take a position, I'm asking you, do you think the chairman and the executive committee will be flexible with their position to listen to the people and then decide not to support anybody? You think that position is changeable?
Well, that's our hope. That's our hope. We are hoping that they listen to the voice of reasoning and do the right thing in the interest of the party. The growth of the party going forward is more important than the support of any political party where we not even get much.
All right. Thank you so much, V. Kamara from
Thank you very
New
much.
York. All right. So yes, that's former co-chair of ACO USA, V. Kamara. Is one of my brother that I also respect from all the way back home. So Chairman Dollar, before we go any further, what do you think about this whole election process as it stands right now? You think Liberia is actually making progress democratically, in your opinion?
Thank you, Mr. Kenneth. It depends the way you look at it. If you look at it from different perspective, from the CPP perspective, the way they were treated, the result they get, you'll say no. But if you look at it from other perspective, the likes of Representative Gray going down, the like of only 3 senators coming back. Out of the senators that went for re-election, they all lost, except those that passed away. You will say, democracy is the weight of the people. You will say they are giving the people the opportunity to participate, and the result is showing up. So it depends from which perspective and where do you stand.
Okay, that's fair enough. So, with regards to ACO, V just struck a point, very, very important point. I saw a lot of people celebrating, especially like you said, and like V also alluded to, most of the people that are actually chanting ACO, 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 and making, some comments, even threatening comments, are people from the Mandingo community. I don't know whether you saw my post. I even told the people to not make our Mandingo tribe or subject matter in politics. If you make your tribe or subject matter, everybody will talk about you. Some people will come across very disrespectful. Some people will be very respectful. But you will not believe anybody if you are the one that actually making your community or tribe a subject matter. And our people have the tendency, especially those people who are in different parties, Unity Party or CDC, they're all talking in a way that some of them think they can bully the community into submission, to supporting their side. So what message do you have for those brothers who are actually doing this, thinking that they are helping their parties? What message do you have for them?
Thank you. They are not helping the party. They're creating problem in our community. And I did saw your post. I wrote something on it, and I totally agree with you. I support what you said. And I have engaged some of these guys. I go to their personal inboxes. I go on their posting and say, "Are you a member of ACO?" Some of them will not answer me. My reason of doing these things is this: we all might have a side, right? But if you feel within yourself that ACO is home, then they say, put your money where your mouth is. You did not contribute. You did not help. You did not believe in the cause of ACO. But trying to make a decision now because it is in your interest, you want ACO to take that decision. I don't support that. They are not helping. They are not helping. For instance, Mr. Kennan, the vice standard bearer of ACO is from different trap, right? Have you seen that ethnic group coming up to say, oh, but we are the vice president bearer? You can't make decision without out. Are we looking at that? Are we thinking about that? All of the noise that you see on Facebook right now is from the Maningo ethnic group. I'm sorry, people are not going to like what I'm saying, but that's the reality. That's the truth. We have to be honest with each other. Are we looking at that? That our vice standard bearer, or the vice standard bearer of ACO is from a different tribe? Did he contribute towards this process? The answer is yes. Did he bring vote to ACO? The answer is yes. Right? Did he make ACO relevant in Cape Mount County? The answer is yes. But all of the posting, 99.9% of the posting is from our ethnic group. The only reason they're doing it because they're looking at their own personal interests. So that's why we are advising, we are asking the leadership of ACO. They have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, they're going to lose a lot of people. And to save the party, instead of protecting people's personal interests or protecting those that are in the wrong of now, protect your home. That is ACO. Do not support any party in the wrong of. Let your parties in, go wherever they want to go. You will keep your party, the momentum will grow, people will come. Because right now, as far as we know, you did not have anybody. You did not win any position. No representative, no senator. You're going to depend on the same community. You're going to come back and ask them for contribution. You don't want to be calling somebody and they're going to cost you off. You don't want to call somebody they are already frustrated that you did not support your side. Let the Liberian people decide who want to be their next president. But if ACO look at their personal interest and don't look at the growth of ACO and don't look at to save ACO for tomorrow or for the next 6 years and the future to come, then any decision other than what we are saying here, Mr. Kennan, it will be counterproductive.
So speaking of this election, some people actually were celebrating for the fact that ACO is projected to be maybe third. I'm not sure the position because I personally don't believe in these numbers. I believe whatever number that has been projected out there, I believe ACO have more than that, way more than that. You can't tell me when ACO won't have 5,000 membership in the whole republic. Then you are, that means you are deceiving yourself. However, if ACO can say they are happy with their position, even Chairman Ansu saying that ACO will be a deciding factor, ACO will decide this election. Do you buy into that 5,000 vote? You're happy with that 5,000 vote can actually decide, and we will have other political parties and other Liberians who are not member of ACO. Can ACO boastfully say, yeah, they are the one that are going to decide this election when you personally, I've said, you wouldn't give in 5,000 vote? Because I believe that's not the way people vote. I believe ACO have more vote than that. But ACO people are satisfied with that. Some of them actually are satisfied with that number. But V rightly said, ACO only, if that number tends to be true, it means that ACO did not do well. But how can one actually, depend on that number and say that you are the one to make the decision? Do you buy into that?
No, not ready. But what they're looking at is the outcome, Mr. Kenneth. ACO is looking at the outcome right now. The leadership, I don't want to speak for them. They are looking at the outcome. Members that are jubilating, celebrating right now, they're looking at the outcome. Because of what? Both parties in the runoff is running up to ACO. So if they were way down the line, their name would not be called. That's what they're looking at. But if you look at it from the other perspective to say, did we do well in this election? When you look at it from that perspective, you'll say no. But what they are looking at, because, we're not in the runoff. Regardless, we're not in the runoff, but people are running up to us now. You know what I mean? Like when you were asking the chairman and say, we are the celebrity. Every time he tried to speak, somebody is calling him. So everybody is calling them now. So they feel relevant in the process. And feeling relevant in the political process, it makes you to beat your chest that I said it, I did it. But is there a number that we can actually take and run away with really everywhere? The answer is no. But from that perspective, because people are reaching out to them, the ruling party is reaching out to them, the UP is running up to them, and they are saying that, okay, we are a deciding factor here. If we go this way, it will give this guy away. If I go this other way, it will give the other party away. So based on that, they are saying that, yes, we did well. Because if you remember in 2017, there was nothing said like this about ACO.
Yeah.
So if from the rebranding process to now, based on what they are looking at, they will say they made progress. But like some of the things that I've talked about, you went into this race, you did not win the presidency. You don't have no representative. You don't have no senator. You need to look at these things. Because if you have a representative, he or she is in the house, will stay there for the 6th year, will keep the name of the party rolling. In the mind of the leadership, whosoever that win this election, they know that there's a representative out there that is from party B or A. They know that there's a senator from this party. Let's, for instance, Mr. Kenneth, people are not happy. Most people are not happy. CPP did not do well. But trust me, if you go in that house of representatives, if you are counting the representatives of Liberia, you're going to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 from the CPP. Will they keep the CPP alive? Yes. Will people remember that there was a CPP in that race in 2023? Yes. These are the things that I'm looking at. If Apple had like 1 or 2 representatives now elected, I would rather beat my chest. I would rather be happy for that. But other people are not looking at it that way. Other people are looking at, we are a deciding factor in this runoff. That's how people look at it. But right after that runoff, what next, Mr. Kenny? What next? If you go now and sit with somebody, you have an agreement with a person. Will they keep their promises? Will they live up to these promises you're going to make privately? Will they keep it? So based on these factors, we are a living evidence. It happened to other people 6 years ago. People that help other parties to be who they are today, they did not live up to these promises. So to also save your reputation, to save your party member, to save the growth of your party, do not support a side. Let your partisans go out there and support whichever side they want to support. You will save yourself. Trust me.
Anyway, Chairman Dollar, I don't want to keep you here for a long time, but let me say something to you that I said to people. I said it on here, on SKTV. I don't know whether you were watching that day. But people didn't listen. And I'm a one person. I don't impose my way on the people. I just express my opinion. If you take it, fine. And if you don't take it, fine. Speaking of not having senator elected on ACO's ticket or representative on ACO's ticket, we spoke about this. I spoke with a lot of people, a lot of friends and brothers who are members of ACO. And I was told, oh, Seku, we expect you to be making the case for ACO. We expect you to be doing this. So if you're doing that, then your opinion will be, we will respect it, but you're not supporting us. We're doing that, you're doing that, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I told everybody, like ACO is not bigger than other parties who are forming coalition. The ACO is not bigger than other parties who are forming collaboration. And I say, if you look at the history of Liberia, right now, Joe Weah did everything he wanted. He didn't get the presidency unless he formed a coalition. And I said, if I were ACO member or in the leadership of ACO, the best way forward would have been if you actually have an agenda and you have a manifesto like Chairman Ansu talked about. That manifesto can only be accomplished by two means: either win the presidency or be in the House of Legislature. I told them it will interest you, and many Liberians will pay attention to you. If you be part of, you want to go with the CDC, I said that's fine, perfectly fine. People who will support you for the CDC, they will support you. People who will not support you with the CDC, they will not support you, but at least be with the CDC from the onset. Get on the table, discuss where you want to feature candidate for senator, for representative, from the get-go. That way, CDC or anybody within a coalition with within the CDC, they will not feature candidate in those areas. They will not fit candidate in those areas. That means you stand a chance of winning a representative or senator position. That would be before the runoff. At least you have one or two senators or 3, 4, 5 senators or representatives before the runoff. I said, but if you leave everything, let's go run, and you end up winning nothing. That means any decision, any negotiation at the end of the day will only benefit few leaders, few handful of people that will be promised money, that will be promised position, but the community or the party as an institution, you would tend to gain nothing, especially if those people who will be given the position, if they are not people who are actually, grateful to how they get there, they will turn their back to the party, turn their back to the community. And in fact, the party that they're going to support, if that party wins, if you don't play by their drum beat, eventually they can kick you out. And I set the example of what happened to Prince Johnson's party. Prince Johnson's party chairman was serving in Joe Weah government as Minister of Post and Telecommunication. When he showed up to the event with United Party and MDRO, what happened? He got fired. That's part of the agreement. So I said the best bet for ACO, where they won't go with Unity Party, where they won't go with CPP, where they won't go with CDC, go and join in a collaboration wherein you can have a seat on the table. Whether it comes to ministerial position, deputy ministerial position, whether it comes to feeding candidate where you feel that you are stronger, that will help you. That will help you. So that way, as a party, you are part of some larger group. If you win the presidency, that's fine. Then you will get what you want. And you will still have some seat in the House of Representatives and the Senate. But a lot of people that we talk to, they say it makes sense. But we were told that the leadership, they have a different mindset. They have a different opinion. They have a different way of doing that. They don't want to do it. But I decided to talk about this today because something I said, that if you scatter yourself, you say you're going to run on your own, what if you don't win any seat? How are you going to be represented? How some of the things you have in your manifesto, how those going to be enacted into law if you are not even present at the legislature? They say they know a lot. And they said the leadership and ACO people will make that decision. And I said, I'm not trying to persuade anybody to join the CDC, the CPP, the CDC, or the Unity Party. But I'm just telling you, wheresoever you want to be clear about it. Be with CDC openly, be with the CPP openly, or be with the Unity Party openly, so you can negotiate from the start. You can be part of the process from the start. So you can't look like somebody giving you. But when you're part of it from the start, let's say assuming that they were part of the Unity Party or CPP or CDC from the start. But now maybe they will have gotten some seat. And also they will not be running to anybody, or anybody will not be running to them saying, okay, we're offering you there, we're offering you there, because they're going to be part of that decision making from the get-go. Unfortunately, they never listen. So what I want to ask you now, Mr. Chairman, given what we know right now, Liberia, we say politics is interest. And in Liberia, the way we talk about politics is interest in other countries is different. Now, Liberia, they say politics is the interest, is not about the interest of the people. It's about how much money you're willing to give. It's about how many ministerial directors and managerial or minister or deputy minister positions you're willing to give. And when that is given, only those on the top can benefit. And as things stands right now, as everything stands right now, do you think ACO leadership, with all those opportunities, presented, money will be involved, not just with ACO, every other party that are negotiating, money will be involved, position will be offered, and other stuff. Do you think ACO leadership will listen to anybody at this point when they have all those opportunities presented to them?
Thank you. That's why we are. That's why we are here to urge them, to remind them that in the best interest of the party, if they truly believe in the future of this party, they should not support the side. Like you said, when money is involved, when positions are offered, you're not going to look at the party, you're going to look at yourself. Yeah. You're going to look at what you're going to get tomorrow. But if you put the party above personal interests and put the growth of the party before personal interests, and if you put to save the party from chaos, then they should not look at this money. But it's going to be difficult, my brother. It's a test. History will judge us tomorrow that we came here on SKTV. We plead to our community. We urge the leadership. We are reaching out. We have made phone call. A matter of fact, just for the record, the chairman that was on the line spoke with him a few hours today. We had a lengthy conversation about this issue that I'm talking here publicly. But yet and still, I'm not going to sit down so promptly. And we want to thank you for giving all the opportunities so people know that where we stand on this issue. In terms of politics, people have to know where do you stand. Yes, do I have a side? I know some people come, oh, you're supporting this side. Yes, I have a side. But I'm looking at the bigger picture though. If you support my side now, it's just for today. I'm looking at tomorrow. I'm looking at the future. I'm looking at saving ACO, like you rightly said. It was a good way to go. That some of our brothers and sisters that were running on ACO ticket, they got 2 or 3 Madingo in the same district running, and you depend on that same Madingo community to go support these guys. How do you win? How do you win? How do you win this election then? So I think it's a learning process for every one of us, and also for the leadership to say, look, we went into this race in 2023. These are the things we did. Did we succeed in doing what we were doing in the best interest of our party? Did we get some of the things we wanted? Did we achieve our goal? If you just in this to be recognized, Mr. Kenneth, or to say we're going to have position, then they achieve their goal. But if they are in this in the long run to say we want to have a representative that say we elected Mr. A, Mr. B on the ACO ticket. We have a senator. We have this position. then we did not achieve much. But yet instead, we can still fight to continue. So that's why we are urging the leadership to listen. It is in the best interest of ACO. It is in the best interest of our community. It is in the interest of growing the party. Do not support the side. Let your parties in go support whosoever they want to support. It will help you. It will save you. It will save yourself. But we want to thank you, Mr. Kenner, for this opportunity. Uh, uh, your show, you started just before every one of us. It's not about the number, though, my brother. It's about the objectivity. It's about the message. It's about where you stand on issue. So we want to thank you. We want to appreciate you for this opportunity. We're all not going to be on the seaside. I want people to understand that. They want all the money to go one side. That is not possible. So to save our community, that's what I'm saying. Don't support no side. Just let your parties in go support whosoever they want to support. At the end of the day, you will have the free will. You will have that opportunity to engage them tomorrow when you reach out to them for something. But I want to thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, before I let you go, I'll ask you one last question. That's a political question. So what is your prediction for the second round? Who you think going to win the election? Based on what you know, based on what you see.
Based on the prevailing situation right now, you have to take into consideration the first round. Most people transported people from one state, one city to another city. That's going to happen now. We don't know. And in African politics, he who has the money, sometimes you can have the money, you can also lose. When people mind are made up, you can be giving them money at the same time they voting against you. So it's difficult. But I am very much optimistic that Josh Weah will be re-elected based on what I'm saying. Because
okay. Thank you so much. I just wanted to get your prediction. I just wanted to know what you think about my brother. Thank you so much. And again, let me say this to you. At any time, when you want to come on SKTV for whatever reason, let us know. We are at your disposal anytime, my brother.
Thank you for the opportunity and thanks for having me. And I appreciate your audience for the listening to us tonight, this evening.
Thank you so much. So, folks, yes, you can call in. We want to come on the screen. You want to just call. We are looking at the election, the upcoming. Look at this guy. Some of the, you see, even in your negotiation, even you stay negotiating, even you stay calling. Some of them say, one of them just say, could you really hate GNB? What did I say about GNB right now? I've told you guys, at this point, I believe I will make a decision, personal decision, as to where to go. That could change because I've received a lot of calls and messages from our friends and supporters and so many people that really, really love us. Some are even suggesting, Sekou, don't take us out. Some are saying, Sekou, support George Weah. Don't support Joseph Boakai, and giving their own reasons. Some are saying, Sekou, no way that you could support George Weah, support JNB, and they give their reason. So everybody is telling me their own opinion, and I'm weighing everything. I'm taking into consideration of the opinion being offered by my friends, supporters, and friends, and some relatives as to where I should support. Some are suggesting don't go anywhere, just stay, at where you are. Don't support Joseph Boakai, don't support CDC, just, let it be. Let them go decide among themselves. So I will still continue to entertain suggestions, recommendations, opinions from my people. When I say my people, I mean all of you guys. Trust me, I have not decided where to go. So if you're a GMB supporter, don't just create unnecessary fight with me. you are doing that at your own detriment. You know, if I decide to support Joseph Boakai, I will come here and say it. And I will tell the Liberian people why I think Joseph Boakai is a better option. If I decide to support George Weah, trust me, I will also make that decision clear, and I will tell the Liberian people why I believe George Weah is a better option. But you should stop creating enemy for yourself. Whatever happened in the first round of the election process is already passed. Where we are right now, I believe the process is fraudulent. I believe Liberian people should reject it holistically. But if the Liberian people decide to go for it, we will make a decision. We could support Joseph Boakai, we could support George Weah, and we could just remain neutral. But don't come here and using the past to attack us, to create some level of hate simply because you want us to, because you're angry at us that we did not support yourself from the start. So I want you to be very careful with that. So let me go to the line here and take our first caller here. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? 978 number, last 4 digits, 0264.
Segu, how you doing?
I'm doing great. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Justin. I'm coming from Pennsylvania.
Justin from Pennsylvania. Justin, what is your? I mean, who are you supporting in the second round?
Let me just say this. I made a vow. If the opposition don't win the election, all my investments are closing.
What do you mean opposition?
I will not go like for the.
Who are you supporting in this election, my brother? You mean if?
Wait.
Okay.
I was supporting everybody in the opposition. Tawan Gonglo, Kumi, Joseph Boakai, everybody in the opposition. Now is one opposition and the ruling party. So let me tell you this. You don't know what happened to the National Food Authority. They auctioned 400 containers. You think who will continue? It's not the only people who will continue. The Liberian will continue. If the government,
my brother, I want you to be kind of brief a little bit. I got a lot of calls coming in, so we don't have luxury of time to.
I know you got luxury of time.
Yeah. So go ahead. Quickly.
I'm telling you, the government auctioned 400 containers of racing. 400. If you want to listen to you.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Who owns the container? Libraries. Minnesota, New Jersey, Maryland, all the states around the Liberian living. Then the government should go by the power.
All right.
They say will not be spectator in the economy. No, we're not even spectator. We're not even spectator. We need to go in the future. We weigh us out.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. He said the game is over for him. The best way forward is Joseph Boakai. He said opposition, and Joseph Boakai should be the only opposition now in the race, according to him. So let's go to this caller here. 480 number, last 4 digit 3908. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, good afternoon, Jacob. My name is Prince Massacre. Can you hear me?
Prince Massacre, welcome to SKTV. You're live, sir.
Thank you very much, and thanks for the show.
Thank you.
I just called to make my input. You said it was a way forward, in this house. We were not expecting this, but at least now it's clear that we're going to the second round, which we are poised to win with more than 65% of the vote. So that's not really a major issue for some of us because we know that GMB it's the Liberian people choice, and they have agreed. And I mean, because of George Weah was afraid of the humiliation and all of that, so that when they cheated, at least to play in the second round, so they can see that it can be honorably retired. You know, so we're going to do that effectively in the runoff.
Okay.
Yes.
So you think Joseph Boakai going to win by 65%?
Yeah, I'm just giving 65, but it could be more than that. But I mean, we sure of the 65%. I mean, we could get way more than that.
So you said you were cheated. That's why you did not win first round.
We didn't get the first battle. Yes.
So how were you cheated? Can you explain?
Yes, there are some factors that as we continue to say that our technicians and our IT specialists, the people are still looking at it, because for some reason, some of these ballot papers they were false stamps only. The stamps were not from NEC, but you know, some of these guys were not educated to know that. But once they see the stamp on it, they will say, "Oh, this is the NEC stamp," you know. But they did not verify what stamp was this, you know. So they didn't look at the pink sheet to see exactly whether it was from NEC. So those are some of the reasons. Some of the reasons were misplaced, you know, like I mean, people went to vote because of the close proximity between JMB and the guy who they call this mysterious guy they call Accrington. So Accrington took some of our vote. But I mean, we don't have major problem with that, because for the fact that, you know, I mean, we perform the way we perform, and you know, the George Weah and his guys, you know, they actually wanted to steal the election on the first ballot, but they realized.
So, Prince Masakwe, if you believe you were cheated in the first round of the election that prevented you from winning on first round, how sure are you will not be cheated again?
No, we can't. Trust me, we have all necessary measures in
place. But you don't even know how you were cheated in the first place. So how are you going to prevent it?
That's why I just told you. I just told you one of the reasons why we were cheated. First of all, we have people who are not educated to the issues that this time around, before we sign any of those papers, we got to make sure that the stamp that is on it is an NEC stamp, because some of those stamps were fake. So now we are educating our people that when you're in the room, before you sign any paper, you got to make sure that it's legit. It's from NEC. That's one. And now there will be no ambiguity about Appleton is sitting on top of JMB and JMB this. So we have two men on our side. Then they have the male and the female. So it's going to be very clear. It's going to be a short election, man. Remember, we'll count the election the same day with PJ. We are the same day.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution.
No problem. You got it.
All right, let's go to the line here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Okay, that was a 612 number. The person line just dropped. So yes, keep your calls coming in. We will be more than happy to take your calls, so you can participate in this process. So who do you support? Who you think will win the election? Prince Masakwe said the Unity Party will win even more than 50%. I don't know how, but I mean, that's his opinion. Let's go to the line here. Caller 2338. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Augusta Steve Flomo, and I'm calling from New York.
Augusta Flomo, how you doing, my brother?
Not bad. I'm doing well by the grace of God.
Thank God. So what happened, man? What do you expect? I know who you support, but what do you expect in the next round? Should we have one?
Georgia is going to win this election hands down. He's going to win it not less than 60. Well, I said 55, but you know, considering plus a margin of error plus or minus, you can go to 58 or 52. The guy who say he will withdraw all his investments in Liberia, that's fine. When you withdraw your investment, what happens is that it creates some kind of monopoly amongst the few people that will be left, and they will make more profit. Because when the market is flooded with too many people, you don't make more profit, right? But when that man withdraws his investment, few people will be left selling whatever he was selling, they will make more profit. Now, let me tell you what President will win this election. If I ask you right now, I know you are some anyway, no problem. But let me put it this way: if I ask you right now, the clear path based on the numbers that we knew before the election for anyone to have defeated Georgia, the clear path to have defeated Georgia was to vote for Joe Biden. Even though those who were voting on Mr. Cummings, they believe that Mr. Cummings would win because Mariah Yakola was there, Mr. Brown was there, there were these other states, all these people who joined Mr. Cummings, they believe that Mr. Cummings would win. But if you take Mr. Cummings and you put him on one side, he's in his own category. but the Akko, the Moniba, the Apeton, the Chewon Gonglo, all these people who voted for those people, Seku, it means that they do not want Joe Wakai. Because if they were really serious to get rid of George Weah, they wouldn't be voting for Clarence Moniba. They wouldn't be voting for Chewon Gonglo. They wouldn't be voting for Apeton. It means that they clearly do not want Joe Wakai. It means that they are not serious to get rid of George Weah. Because they were very serious to vote for Joe Wakai because Joe Wakai had a clear path of getting rid of George Weah. So what am I telling you in conclusion, Sekou, is that all those people who rejected Joe Wakai in the first round because they voted for Moniba, they voted for Apeton, they voted for Chewon Gonglo, because they don't really want Joe Wakai, they will vote for Joe Wakai in the second round. They just don't want Joe Wakai. Mr. Cummings is in his own category. And Georgia will take a bulk of Mr. Cummings' vote. Do you know why? Because Mr. Cummings is no more in the race. And Grand Bassa County, Georgia has always come second to Mr. Bronsky. May so rest in peace. And what the people did to Yubi Kanga and Dillon did to Charlene, the daughter of Grand Bassa County, the people are annoying. They will vote against Joe Wakai big time. And Georgia will take the whole Southeast again because now these people, they are making this thing, how you call it, tribal politics. All the people that voted against Joe Wakai in the first round, they will vote for Georgia because they voted for Apeton as what? Rejection of Joe Wakai because they were not serious to get rid of Georgia. So that's my prediction. 55% to 45 Joe Wakai. Georgia 55, 45 Joe Wakai.
I really like the confidence. I really like the confidence from both parties. Somebody, see, I mean, you know about it. Yeah, Joe Wakai. I mean, you are. I mean, you are making a very good point. It makes sense, but it depends who is listening. But we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for your contribution as always.
But so those who are voting for Apeton and Chewon Gonglo, do you think they were serious together, Georgia?
I don't know. I can't say anything, man.
No, they were not serious. It's a complete rejection of Joe Wakai.
All right.
They will vote for Georgia. All right, thank you, my brother, and God bless you.
For sure. Thank you so much. So let's go to the line here. Get one of my brothers here. Ali Kenneth. Ali, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. What say you, my brother? What's going on with this second round? I know you support Joseph Mabaga, but you think Joseph Mabaga going to win the second round?
Hey, man. Ali Kenneth calling from Phoenix. A religious follower of SKTV, but first time caller too.
Exactly. My man, you got something you got Bluetooth on? We're not hearing you clearly.
I put on speaker because I wanted to be listening.
No, you can't listen to yourself. It's the same thing. You're not going to get anything else. So just put it in your ear. Nobody else, going to be talking.
I just switched off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm very optimistic that GMD is going to win this election. And firstly, let me make this very clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still don't believe that the first round of the election was fair. I believe that it was fraudulent. But howbeit, we still need to do what we need to do in order to protect our votes. And I still don't believe the number of votes Alexander Kumi got, the number of votes that the current Moniba got was the actual representation of what they should have gotten. I still believe that the election was fraudulent. Let me make that very clear. But howbeit, this time around, all the obstacles that the election commission used to give the election in favor of George Weah, the obstacle, majority of it has been reduced. One was the Appleton issue, saying that people made mistake and voted for Appleton. That will not be inside this time around. This time around, only 2 candidates. And our people are going to vote Joseph Boakai massively in a way that there will be no argument. So that's my point, Basoko.
Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate it. So, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 502 number, last 4 DJ 5166.
How are you, SK?
I'm doing great. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm James calling from Texas.
James from Texas. James, what do you think? Who's going to win the election or the second round?
Yeah, I beg you, let me just speak today. Let me speak to the icon something quickly before I can give my prediction?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you see, the icon is in the very
Akko.
Akko is in a very difficult situation right now. And the reason for that is, if Unity Party had the money, Unity Party will go on the tour with some money. But now Unity Party don't have the money, and CDC has the money. There is no way CDC will go on the tour if they had our money. And here is the thing, right? If even Akko pledge support to CDC, without getting any money right now on the tour, we get some promises. What the guarantee that CDC will win? Or if even Unity Party promise win, why is the guarantee that Unity Party will win? Or if even anybody promise and the person win, why is the guarantee the person will fulfill that promise? So I know right now it's difficult, but if Akko could tell CDC because they need some money to keep the party going for the next 6 years. They can get some money from CDC, and the leadership themselves can pledge support, like maybe the Senate Bureau can pledge support as an individual, or some other hierarchy within the party can pledge that support as an individual. But to say you want to take that, there is no guarantee. Because if you don't get anything on the table right now, just for promises, there is no guarantee on any promises. To the issue of the second round, between the two candidates is a very difficult situation because the party only power is to protect the vote.
Man, there are a lot of noise behind you, man.
Am I clear now?
Yeah, I'm talking now. We are clear, but there are a lot of noise behind you. It's disturbing the show. So go ahead and wrap up.
Yeah, man. To unite the party, only power to this election is to protect the vote. And I don't really trust them that they can protect the vote. So if they cannot protect the vote, George are going to win this thing. It's a clear cut. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So let's go to the line here. 508 number, last 4 DJ 8851. What is your name and where are you calling from?
So my name is Joseph Smith, and I'm calling from North Carolina.
Joseph Smith from North Carolina. Go ahead.
From North Carolina. All the people coming on the show talking about the people of Liberia have resolved me. Also, Alice coming supporter, but my candidate is no more in the race. But the Unity Party people are talking about the Liberian people have resolved. The Liberian people have resolved for Joe Biden. The thing is, let's check his statistics. In 2017, Georgia had 700,000 votes. More Liberians voted for Georgia. In 2023, in the first round, Georgia got more votes than Joe Biden. So when they say Liberian people have resolved, it's a majority. In 2017 and 2023, Georgia got the majority. So what does it mean Liberian people have resolved? That's what I wanted to say. Please answer that question when they say Liberian people have resolved. Because in recent elections, Georgia has always get the majority, including the first round in 2023. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. So yes, keep your calls coming in. Personally, the question of Liberian people, are resolved. We have actually refuted that notion a long time ago. And when it comes to who actually receive what in these elections, I personally doubt this election. I don't believe the numbers. I don't believe the number Jowia received, that was the number Jowia actually got. I believe that those numbers were somehow inflated. I still believe that Joseph Boakai numbers are also not realistic. Those numbers got inflated as well. So they try to do these things just to make this election about a binary choice, wherein people have no other options. You have to just either or. You got to get George Weah or Joseph Nyima Boakai. However, if Liberian people decide not to get on the street to reject that outcome, to say these results are not reflective of our will, then we have to accept and agree with whatever Liberian people want. That's why we are even sitting here discussing this, because it looks like Liberian people are not ready to get on the street and reject the result. And the way this whole thing was planned and executed, it was done in a very smart way, wherein some of the senators or some of the senator elect and representative elect are, they are already been elected. So no matter what, they will not encourage their people to go on the street, regardless of how their party, were being treated. So I'm not sure about Clarence Monuba's party. I'm not sure about Tiawon Gonglo's party. I believe maybe they have some representative, but vast majority of the people who were elected are seditious and independent. You have 15 seats that were up for grab for the Senate. Out of the 15, 6 elected senators are independents. And then the other 12, the other 6 are also citizens. Only 3 from different parties. I'll take this call right here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Sekou, this is Gabriel calling from Ohio.
Gabriel from Ohio. Gabriel, what say you? Who you think will win this second round?
Sekou, look, Brentford shouldn't fool yourself. Look at Boakai. Look at Ambassador Joseph Boakai. Do you think Boakai fit to be president, Sekou? We shouldn't be fooling ourselves around here. That Prince Johnson and Kuhn is manipulating this stuff here. Boakai is not fit to be president. He's very old. We cannot take a sick person that already put in a graveyard, taking him to be president, and assume that we have a good president. We shouldn't treat ourselves that way. Boakai is finished. They go with George Weah. A time when he says he has finished, we find another young person to take power instead of taking old men that been in power very long time.
So this is about young people, it's about age, it's about young people, irrespective of competence and credibility and being able to perform. It's just about being young, and you can just take any young person.
Listen, Sekou,
Now, I'm just asking. I'm not supporting Joseph Boakai or anybody. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, listen, it go with competence, it go with loyalty, and it go with wisdom. So what we're saying is, look at Boakai physically. Boakai is not fit. They just forcing that old man. People want job. Prince Johnson is desperate. Kuhn is desperate, breaking travel stuff. Those guys are desperate. We shouldn't fool ourselves. You see Prince Johnson already going around talking about travel issue. We shouldn't bring travel things into that country. They give that man chance, let him set the time. The next time we'll find another person, but not Prince Johnson and Gold. They don't mean good for Liberia.
All right. All right, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you.
Well, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 302 number, last 4 digits, 7524. All right, we lost that caller. I think the person will call back. So he's saying that Joseph Boakai is old and Joe Weah should be given, the time to serve for another 6 years, after which they will look for another young person. I'm not sure whether the election is about age, is about competency, or is about being able to perform. Personally, I believe Joseph Boakai is old, but that was not the reflection of the vote. The fact that you believe that Joseph Boakai actually made it to the second round, and the fact that you believe George Weah actually made it to the second round, then you have no reason to to say anything. The brown people now we decide. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? Your line keep going off and on.
Yes,
But you
I'm
from
Delaware.
Okay, go ahead. But you have to tune down the monitor you are listening to, so that way you can listen to your phone only.
Yes, I said Elijah Wiles. I'm
calling from Newark, Delaware.
Go ahead, Elijah.
Yes, for the caller who just called, I like the question he asked if we are not looking for competency, we're only looking for aid. I can tell the Liberian people that this runoff, we should not vote for Joseph Boakai or Niger Jovia, we should vote for Liberia. We are voting for the interests of the Liberian people, not for individual because we like that person. I can tell you clear cut. I love Joey as a soccer player, but Joey has 6 years, he put a country 15 years back. I can tell you, clear cut. His 6 years put a country 15 years back. So Liberians have to vote for Liberia, have to vote for their children, have to vote for their future. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so keep your calls coming in. We are here to entertain calls and your opinion as to where you want to go. Liberia is an interesting country. We are such an interesting people. Liberians were divided into 3 major groups during the electoral process. Most of the supporters of Joseph Nyima Boakai were largely following and listening to Spoon Network. And most of the people from the CPP and some other opposition were largely gravitating towards SKTV. And later on, the closing argument came into the picture, speaking of major platforms in the diaspora. Everybody that were following Spoon Network, they were not following Spoon Network because they love Spoon, or because they actually believe in Spoon, or because they actually trust Spoon. But majority of them were doing it because Spoon cannot switch loyalty from George Weah to Joseph Nyima Boakai. Majority of the people that were watching and following and supporting SKTV, there are people, don't get me wrong, there are people that really love SKTV, that appreciate everything we do here on SKTV. And most of them want continuity. They want us to continue to do what we do, even after the elections. That is to tell you, it has been about 2 Fridays since the election. We will come here, we don't ask for support. The message you can see on SKTV, that is automatically set up a while ago when people asked me that you should be asking people to support SKTV, on Cash App and Zelle. We set it automatic because I used to forget every time. People used to remind me, oh, but why you didn't put a Cash App? Why you didn't put it this and that? So automatically, every time we come on, even those our reporters in Liberia, when they go on, automatically you will see that message out there. Support SKTV, Cash App, and Zelle. But since the election, many people are frustrated. And many people were supporting SKTV because they believe, in their mind, SKTV was there to support their agenda because they were supporting CPP, so they were supporting SKTV because of that. Since then, some of them don't even come on the show anymore, but I understand they are very, very familiar. Some of them are very frustrated. Some of them don't even come on the show anymore, let alone to talk about support. That's who we are as Liberians. We only care about our personal interest. There are some that will still call us if we don't come on. They will still send us messages when we don't come on. But I understand. Some of them cry on the phone with me when they were hearing these results. So I understand. But what I can say, if you believe in SKTV, if you believe in what we stand for, don't go away. Come and watch the show. Don't get frustrated. Come and participate. Come and call in. Make your contribution. I'm talking about calling to say something. You're contributing to SKTV. Your opinions are valuable, are very important to us. Your calls to check on us, what happened? Are you coming on? Are you not coming on? We take it very, very seriously. We love it. We appreciate everything that you do. Don't be about just one election. It should be about Liberia. If we were only about the election, this election, we will not be coming on the show no more. You know the amount of attack, insult, and disrespect we have received. In public, in private, people writing our names, tagging us, insulting us, reminding us of some things that were said during the course of the campaign. We don't care. We care about Liberia. That's why we are still here. And we want you to stick around regardless. At the end of the day, Liberia is what we have. Liberia is our only common denominator, regardless of what happened. Whether it's George Weah presidency, maybe that's what God wants. Whether it's Joseph Boakai, as old as you think he might be, maybe that's what God wants. Nobody can change what God really wants. Somebody's calling. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? This don't look like an international call.
I'm calling from Sweden. This is Mark.
Sweden, Mike from Sweden. Welcome to SKTV.
Yeah, Brother Sekou. First of all, I want to tell you guys thank you for the good work. SKTV they're doing to enlighten the Liberian people as to political activity back home, most especially the election.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brother Sekou, I have a question, and this question is to the CPP. Maybe you could throw some light on it.
Okay.
And my question has to be with looking at what happened during the election. We all know that the election was stolen. There was a lot of cheating and it was fraudulent. And the evidence is there that CPP can make a case at the Supreme Court and that will lead to the ECOWAS court. So all these things that unfolded, I know you are not the rightful person for me to ask, or maybe you have some legal discipline that I don't know about, but you could help too, because a lot of us who are frustrated and we are not seeing any action besides the press statement that was released by our political leaders. So what is the action to be taken, or are they waiting after the election before they can start to take some legal action? Because even if you listen to the NEC chairman, that ballot and thing was stolen from different prisons, and up to now we are not seeing any legal action or any manifestation coming from our camp. So thank you, Brother Sekou. And two, I'm not giving support to any of the people that are going for the second round. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. You want to stay on? I can respond to you. If not, if you want to take your answer off the air, that's fine. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm staying on, Brother Sekou.
Okay, stay on. The reason why I want to keep you on because you are calling from across, the sea, all the way from Sweden or Switzerland.
Yes, Sweden, sir.
Sweden.
Stockholm.
Yeah. So thank you so much for always being a follower of SKTV. You know, we all that are saying that the election process or the electoral process was fraudulent, we are saying it with some level of certainty based on historical nature of our elections and also based on the numbers that are being reported. They don't make sense. They defy common sense. They defy the reality. And we believe those numbers are not reflective of the way of the people. However, we are a media institution. We are yet to receive any documentary evidence from either political parties, whether the CPP, whether the Unity Party, whether any other opposition. We are yet to receive any document. We have received some documents actually, but are those documents admissible in the court of law? I'm not sure. But I am as frustrated as any Liberian will, like you yourself, for the fact that the Liberians themselves that have voted, we know the results that we are hearing are not reflective of their will. But for them to sit by supinely and do nothing, that is frustrating. But we were told that Mr. Cummings and other opposition that they are investigating the entire process. Like Mr. Cummings said in his speech or on the audio, he said, we might or we might not be able to actually know what transpired, even though we know that something went wrong. But because the level of sophistication of those people, those actors who are sophisticated in criminal act, in criminal behavior, you may not be able to detect everything that happened right away. But he said, sooner or later, they will be caught and they will not go free. So maybe, just maybe they don't have enough evidence yet that will be admissible in the court of law that will yield them any fruit, because court is expensive. Taking the whole government or the whole institution of electoral body to court is expensive. Court process can be somehow delayed, can be slow. But at the end of the day, I believe if they have something that they believe that can be proven in the court of law, they will definitely take on the case, I believe. But up to this point, the delay for not even getting on the street, for not telling their people to peaceably assemble, to express their grievances, as far as the election results are concerned, the fact that they are not doing that, it means that they may not have enough evidence to actually prove their case against the government, even though we all know that the numbers are not making sense. The numbers are not making sense. The numbers, they don't add up. But let me say this to you, my brother. Court process is not about what happened. It's not about what you say. It's about what you can prove. That is the problem.
Definitely.
That is the problem. So there where we are, and we will all wait and see what they have to show us, later on when they decide, to do something about it. But if they do nothing about it, it means that they have nothing else, they have nothing to prove. So, and that is something that perhaps somebody did not do their due diligence, during the process. But thank you so much, my brother.
Okay, Brother Sekou. Thanks for the show again. Thanks to you and your crew.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you. So yes, folks, we have a program that's supposed to be coming on. Is about our sister who passed away, Shiata Thompson. Shiata was a big fan of SKTV. And they have, I think they sent me something that they are doing on Sunday. And they are actually calling on all of us, every Liberian, to try to be there and be supportive of what they are doing for theater. People will be paying tribute. I'm not sure whether they will be having some fundraiser to support, the funeral service or whatever they are doing, but it's about the memory of Theater Townsend. We want to encourage all of you, if you can, to try to be there and be a part of it. So I'm trying to see here if I can get this video that was sent to my WhatsApp, trying to see if I can actually play it for people. Hopefully I can get it done. Where is the video? Yes. So we're going to try to see if we can play the video here. And let me see here. Okay, let me do this. So yes, let me share that video with you guys. It's about Sister Shiata. And let's listen to it. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah. So that is, I try to play the video, but for some reason it only playing the audio, and I try to switch to something it can give me what I really want. But yes, I don't know whether you can hear it. Let me do this, man. I still really want to play so you guys can just listen to it for yourself. I'm not sure whether you were hearing everything I was playing. Yes, let's do this right here.
Now you're up in heaven looking down on me. Where I feel your presence, I swear I feel you smiling, and I feel you in this room. Wish that I could see you, but I love you, see you soon. Now you're up in heaven looking down on me. Where I feel your presence, I swear I feel you smiling, and I feel you in this room. Wish that I could see you, but I love you, see you soon. Now you're up in heaven.
So yes, they have this program going on tomorrow evening. It's going to be on Lofa Julius show. And hopefully if we not on the show, we'll share on SKTV. Hopefully we will not be on the show. Even we are on the show, we'll share on SKTV. We want to encourage all of you to go and participate. Shiata was a very promising young lady that we all admire. But, God has his way of doing things. We don't have control over what God decides. But yes, I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. And while we're talking about people that promised to support SKTV every Friday. Most of them were doing it just because of their interest in the election. And now that they are frustrated, some of them have given up. Don't give up. Be strong. If you have nothing to offer to SKTV, come on the show and listen. Don't give up on your country. Don't give up on Liberia. Come on the show. I know some of you are frustrated. Come on the show. We will always share information with you, information that you need, and something that will at least put smiles on your face at times. But Liberia is our country. We cannot give up on Liberia, regardless of who wins the election. Whether it's George Weah, whether it's Joseph Boakai, Liberia is our only common denominator. We care less about how somebody think about you. Don't worry about people that want to bully you or that want to remind you of what you say, what you said during the course of the campaign. All the things should not move you. But while we were talking, somebody actually, a sister sent us $50. I don't know whether she cares if I call her name. Yeah, but somebody sent us $50 just now while we were talking. We really appreciate it. If you have something to share with us, do it. If you don't have anything, do it. But come on the show and share the show. Let's do this. I know some of you are frustrated. I've talked to many of you. Many of you have sent me messages how disappointed you are. And some of you are even, pointing fingers, at each other, at other people. Don't do that yet. When everything is set and done, the mistakes that were made by whoever will highlight some of them, not to shame anybody, but to somehow point to those mistakes so that people can learn from them. People can use it, moving forward to learn from their mistake. And let me tell you, Labrador, that I want to control, we're not going nowhere. We will stick around. If we support somebody, we will support. We will not support anybody, we will sit back. A lot of process to go through, but eventually, we cannot divorce our country. Liberia is our country. Liberia don't belong to any of those people. It belongs to all of us. Don't mind the Unity Party people making it look like they own Liberia. Don't mind the CDC making it look like they are the only party. They decide whatever they want to do. No, don't mind that. Liberia is our country for all of us. We all have stake in it, regardless. So I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV, and I want to thank this sister who sent the $50 to SKTV. We really, really appreciate it. It has been a minute since we received money, and at least few people actually, I can't recall exactly the name, and they told me don't actually call my name. Yesterday, somebody sent us $50 yesterday and said don't call my name, but I saw it after the show. We really, really appreciate it. If you support SKTV, our job is to announce your name to the people and tell you thank you publicly. But if you say don't call my name, we will respect your privacy. However, just know that we are counting on your support. We are in this together. Your support is not only financial support. The time you can come on here to spend here, to share our show, to share with friends, to send it to other people, we value that. We value that so much. I want to say thank you to you. Somebody sent $25 to SKTV through Zelle. I want to say thank you to that person. We appreciate it. I love some of you guys so much. When I say some of you guys, I mean all of you. It doesn't mean only guys. I'm talking about everybody on here. Some of you love SKTV. No matter what happens, you'll always be there for SKTV. It's not always about money, but the support system, They call, say, what's going on? Why are you not on? We value those things. Sometimes I don't want to come on, but because of some of you, the interest you attach to SKTV, the value you attach to SKTV, the support you show for SKTV, the care, we are now families. So regardless of what the outcome of the election will be, believe me, we respect you and we love your support, moral or financial or whatever support you give SKTV, we respect it and we love you. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Houston, Texas. My name is Ali.
Ali Keller, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, brother. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank
Keep it
you.
up,
Thank
brother.
you.
We really appreciate what you're doing over there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What's your take? Who's going to win the second round?
The second round. Before I get to that, before I forget my thought.
Go ahead.
Let me get to this straight. I listened to your show. I'm a little disappointed. I heard people, especially the opposition bloc, talking about sitting out to let George Weah and Joseph Walker fight this out to decide the fate of the Liberian people. It's sad. You know, if the opposition bloc can be talking about this right now, it's clear that they have not had enough of George Weah. And that's why we're talking about this, you know. And especially I'm disappointed in my own party, which is ACO. ACO, I heard people talking about sitting out. They won't vote for one party. It's sad. What happened to us in Ghana'sville on our last day before the campaign? Our last day of the campaign. What happened to us? If that is not a clear message for us to take a side, to show and ring our frustration on what happened to our people that day, then we don't need business, man. We got to stand up for ourselves. These people are taking us for granted, and we need to prove it like we're not small. We need to grow. So I'm really disappointed. We need to stand on every opposition. If you don't go, you sit out. Guess what? You just voted for the winner. Whoever said in the election, you said, I'm not voting. Whoever wins, you just vote for that person indirectly. I just want to put that out there, man. I'm disappointed in my people. We need to fight and we need to show our frustration that what it did to our Ghana's, no matter what happened, all what happened, we understand. But what happened that day, we need to show our frustration. And we need to let them know that you don't touch us and go for free.
So you are telling us that you want your people to vote based on that one incident that happened in Ghana'sville, or they should vote on issues because like, there are more to Liberia's problem more than what happened in Ghana'sville. What happened in Ghana'sville is very important, but there are more to Liberia's problem more than what happened between CDC and the ACO people in Ghana'sville. There are more to Liberian issue that could affect the life and the future of Liberia as a whole. But you are telling people to should vote based on their emotion, just what happened in Ghana'sville?
Well, not only that, but Sekou, that's addition to what has been happening to us. And the last, you see, things can happen to you, but
when you say to us, what do you mean?
What is that?
When you say what happened to us, who are those us?
The us at the Liberia has been marginalized.
Okay.
Okay. And the Madingos are the primary marginalized or sector in Liberia. And the party of ACO is not only for Madingo, but it's predominated by Madingo. That's the fact. Okay, and we're not going to be shy about that. The Liberty Party is not only for Bassa people, but it's predominated by Basolian, and they are proud to say that. So if Madingo stand on, we are populated. The population of ACO is predominant Madingo people. We shouldn't be shy about that. Other people are proud to talk that their parties is they talk about. That's not tribalism, but it shows that we have base. So it's like Unity Party was one Madingo party. We were not shy to say it is a Madingo party.
So you want Madingo people to vote for Joseph Boakai because of what happened in Ghana'sville?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying
What about
that's the only reason.
what about the Mandingo? What about the Mandingo people in the CDC?
Listen, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but if they can use that to emancipate the Mandingo people to show their anger for what happened to us, then I don't think we have enough of joy we are. That's what I'm saying.
What about other Mandingo people who are in the CDC that feels that something happened to them too? What do you tell them?
I'm not speaking for that. I'm speaking for the community. I'm not speaking for individual Mandingo. I'm speaking for the community.
Are they not part of the community as well? But the other Mandingo that are in the CDC and all of political parties, so they should just add upon what happened between CDC and CDC and the ACO. So all you think Mandingo people should vote for?
If this is true, why did they say it's Mandingo versus Mandingo? They said CDC did it to the Mandingo. So who were the Mandingo on the side? Where the Mandingo were?
So
if you think that Mandingo were on the both sides, if you think Mandingo were representing both sides, then why did they say Mandingo fought against Mandingo?
Is ACO Mandingo party?
ACO is not Mandingo party,
but then why you want to reduce it to Mandingo being against CDC instead of ACO and CDC business?
Because it is predominated by the Mandingo. And the Mandingo was the one that was hurt. You heard this lady that talk about when the incident happened. What did she say? Didn't she say we are going to burn the Mandingo people's stove? Is the Mandingo party was over there? But at the end of the day, who was the victim? The Mandingos. Who did they call dog? Did they call five people dog over there?
My man, that's not the first time, man. People have been calling Mandingo people dog, and there are some Mandingo people there are some Mandingo people that agree with that. So don't use that one instant.
What I'm trying to say is that even though ACO is now only Mandingo party, but people look at it as a Mandingo party. So anything happen, Mandingo
And you agree with that? You agree with that ACO is a Mandingo party, right?
I don't agree with that. But I agree with the fact that Mandingos are predominated by, ACO is predominated by Mandingo. Just the way Liberty Party is assumed to be predominated by Bassa people. That's the reason why when Liberty Party went to Bon County, what did they say? Musa Belete is trying to take our party from us. Who party? Bassa people party.
Grand Bassa, then Bon County. Grand Bassa.
Yeah. Grand Bassa, come on. Okay, Grand Bassa.
Yeah.
Who is Grand Bassa?
All right.
Talk about Grand Bassa, who you think of? Don't be straight here. Who you think of when you talk about Grand Bassa? Who you think of when you talk about Grand Chile? Grand people. It's not only Grand, but that's the people we think about. In Grand Bassa, we think about the Brazilian. Period.
So when you come to Nimba now, who you think about?
When you come to Nimba, that place is a fair share there. We have the Mandingo, we have the Mano, we got the Gil.
What about Lofa?
Lofa, we got the Mandingo as well. We got Loma, we got Gizi, we got Bandi, we got Bele.
Ali, thank you so much. Let me take it this call. I appreciate the time.
To use this time to show our frustration. It is the only frustration we need to show to the CDC government that what they did to us, it can't go for free. If you don't do that, then you have not have enough of joy.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I always appreciate you, man.
No problem. Anytime, man. Anytime.
All right. God bless you.
Sure. So let's take this caller here. Caller 763 number 0831. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Sekou. My name is Ilasa. I just wanted to ask that guy who talking. He forget the Unity Party people who he trying to go to. He forget that Prince Johnson was the one who were asking Nancy Day, and the people were asking whether you must be constantly and slaughter whole family that were living in Beaumont. All the Mandingo people, my friends, Prince Johnson, they killed them because they were Mandingo. So if they want to do those kind of politics, let them think about everything. Things happen. The only thing, let people choose with their heart where they want to go now, because the other person do the person do that. The Prince Johnson, he want for people to go to the Unity Party. Who care more Mandingo than Georgia? Let me be honest here. I'm not CDC person, neither Unity Party person, but people need to stop that thing. Let people vote who they want to vote for. You know, that's why I'm just calling to.
Thank you. In fact, before I let you go, in fact, the people that they say that die, or people that really got injured or die, I was told that they were in fact citizens. Even though the people were wrong to go to Akko place, Akko headquarters to cause violence, that was wrong. And we talk about that time. And we also talk about what happened in Lofa when it happened. We talk about all the violence that happened during the campaign process, but I don't just get it if people could base their decision about the future of the country on that one instant. We are not discounting what happened, but you cannot make a decision based on one instant. If you talk about that, then we can go and outline a whole lot of things that have been said by Joseph Boakai himself and people who who are supporting Joseph Boakai, some of the people who are on their side right now, and even Joseph, we are too. So people shouldn't really make their decision based on one instant or one thing that happened. I think people should focus on what happened.
Yeah, people need to lead the whole tribal thing. We need to be Liberian, the tribal this and all of. It does not benefit the country. It will never ever benefit the country. Like America, we all eat. If the people, the native people are coming to talk about America, this, that, we will not be where we are today. So as we learn and we see stuff, people should lead our tribal thing and then we focus on the bigger issue because like Joseph Boakai or the world, and we all want to call rope or I know call bush or rope or whatever they say. The Mandingo people suffer a lot in Liberia. Whole village, they kill everybody because even the tell people, some people they kill them because they talk and they say they get a Muslim, they say the Mandingo they kill them whole time.
Thank you. Let me take the last caller. Thank you, my sister.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Let's take the person right here. Maybe the person could be the last caller. What is your name and where are you calling from, caller?
James David calling from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Yeah, people I support that guy that was talking about the Mandingo people. Let me tell you, they did the Mandingo people running for position. And
my man, I don't like this thing. To be honest with you, I don't like the whole. I don't like Mandingo people being subject of a conversation. I don't want that. I want you to talk about the politics.
Don't forget about the Mandingo.
No, my man.
Listen to, I said, any tribe the Mandingo.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Try to go against the Southeastern. Remember, the Southeastern are going to vote against you. So no matter what happens, if I was in any of those countries, I will vote against Georgia. And I want to lie to you because the Southeastern will never vote in any of our favor. It happened to Ellen Johnson the same way.
My man, that tribal politics is not going to work in Labrador, man. Yeah, I want you to finish, but you know me, I don't condone, I do not condone, I don't subscribe to tribal politics. It doesn't make sense. If you want to make your case, make your case for JNB. Tell all the reason why you think JNB should be elected. That's all.
I will ask everybody from the center, from the east, from the west, and south, they will vote JNB.
That's what you should do.
The other group, they don't vote us. Wherever we are, whether from the western area, from the central, whenever we go against the ruling part, the eastern party, the eastern people don't vote us in power.
All the people that voted for Joseph Boakai in the southeast, why? So you're telling them their vote now? We're not important.
We're not talking about that kind of percentage. Look at Joseph Boakai in local county. How many people vote Georgia? They were all 7%. Look at how much Joe Boakai. 2%, 6%. They could not be serious. It happened Ellen Johnson time the same way.
So you think if you divide the vote or the country on tribal line, you think Joseph Boakai will win? Don't you think that was the same reason Joseph Boakai got one county in the last election because you guys try to reduce it into to tribal and county solidarity?
Why are you not looking at the result and criticize it too?
Which result? I don't believe in any of those results. I believe all those results were given to Joseph Barker for free and enjoy. None of them deserve the number they got. I know that. Those numbers are not real. They are not realistic.
Don't look at 2005 election. It happened the same way. The whole song is not. The full 98%.
My man, you gotta forget with this tribalism, man. It's not going to help. It will hurt.
We know the policy is not for.
Hello, what happened? I'm not hearing you. Hello?
I'm just calling on all. I'm just calling on all Liberians. At this time, we get says here to Jowia. Nothing we can see. We see president at dance whole day. We see president that don't speak to the people. We see president things happen. They don't even call and tell the people what's going on. Or we don't see president that go in the community when people, somebody die in the community with some nasty attack or something happened within the community. Several people die. We don't see the president to go there to tell people sorry. We see it happening in great countries like America, London, all the places. You can see the president go there. Look at what happened in France. They repeated killing. You see the president was there. But our president never. He had never done it before.
Thank you.
This is not the president we need for our country.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. So let me say this before we go. If you want to reduce this election to tribal politics, if you want to reduce this election to regional politics or sectional politics, you will lose. Trust me. Majority of Liberian people do not subscribe to tribalism. I heard this from Jeremiah Kuhn yesterday, and I'm hearing it from one of their supporters again. I'm advising Jeremiah Kuhn, Joseph Boakai, and all Unity Party people. You want to campaign for Joseph Boakai, talk about the issue. Talk about the difference Joseph Boakai can make. Talk about how better Joseph Boakai can represent the country. Decision that you're going to take that will be better than George Weah's decision and the way George Weah is representing the country. The ideology, the policy prescription, whatever they can do that will have positive effect on the Liberian people, those should be your line of communication. Those should be your line of campaigning. But on a tribal line, I don't subscribe to that. And I don't I don't like that. In as much as I'm yet to make a decision, I'm advising Joseph Boakai people, you should cut it off. Don't do that. If you want to win this election, don't do that. Don't talk about tribalism. Don't try to alienate the people of the Southeast. That's not good. They're not all the people in the Southeast living in the Southeast. You got to understand that. You got to cut it off. The vote you got in Monsuado is more than the vote you get in many of the countries that you consider your own. People in Monsuado, they're not all, they're from different countries. But you have a lot of global people, a lot of Sapo people, Crown people, and other tribes from the Southeast that are living in Monsuado, in other part of Liberia. So trying to alienate or disrespect one group of people per region or because of their geographical location, that is just unacceptable. Don't do that. You need everybody you want to be elected. And let me say this. I will not tolerate. I will not condone anybody coming on here, Mandingo people this, Mandingo people that. That's been very disrespectful. Trying to use the tribe Mandingo as subject matter to make your political case. That is just dumb. And it is unacceptable. That's why when those Madingo young men were putting stuff about Akko, about Madingo people, about this, about that, that's why I went and posted. And I told them not to make the Madingo tribe a subject matter when it comes to Liberian politics. Like that, you are subjecting yourself to a lot of disrespect. You are exposing yourself to public ridicule. You cannot make your tribe or subject matter. No. Let Liberian people vote on issue. Let Madingo people vote on issue. Madingo's problem is Liberian problem. Whatever affects Madingo people affect all Liberians. So the problem should be addressed as Liberia's problem. Reducing it to tribalism will not help. You are subjecting yourself for some stupid people to put their mouth on you and say some nonsense about you. You don't do that. Let's discuss the issue. Not as Global, not as Crown, not as Gio, Mano, Bandi, whatsoever. No, we are Liberians, regardless. People come in trying to act like they have some sympathy for your tribe. No, they have no sympathy, zero. All the tribal bigots are tribal bigots, regardless of which party they belong to. Whether they're in the United Party, tribal bigots are tribal bigots. Whether they're in the CDC, tribal bigots are tribal bigots. Whether they're in the ANC or Liberty Party or whatsoever you find them, tribal bigots are tribal bigots. They will all pretend as if they are for you when they need you. So do not reduce this thing here with tribalism. Tribal bigots are found everywhere. The only reason why we shine light on Joseph Boakai, because Joseph Boakai was the leader, he's the leader, and he should not be the one trumpeting, tribalism. You should not be the one championing anything that will sound divisive for our country. That's why we highlighted Joseph Boakai during the campaign. But that one is over now. We don't know what's going to happen in the coming days. But nobody should use your tribe trying to act like they really love you, trying to act like, yeah, they are for you. No, they are not. Tribal bigots are tribal bigots. They're all the same. They are found everywhere. Somebody are accepting you because they want to use you. Somebody are accepting you because what is in it for them, not for you. Tribal bigots are tribal bigots. They are found everywhere. When leaders sound like a tribalist, when leaders behave like a tribalist, we will talk about them. But do not allow anybody to use your tribe as a stepping stone to the presidency or to the leadership of the country. Anything that affects Madingo people will affect everybody. If there's no hospital in Liberia, it affects the crewmen, it affects the Gio men, the Madingo men, the Pele men, and all other tribes in Liberia. When you get sick, you go to hospital, they're not going to ask for your tribe. If you have decent hospital, they will treat you well. So yes, we are not here for that. And I can tell you, despite the anger, despite the frustration, when we decide what to do, vast majority of our people will listen. Because they know we are not in this for ourselves. We are not in this for any group of people or tribe or county. We are in this for Liberia. When we decide, when we make our final decision, we'll tell you why. And vast majority of people will follow. They will listen. Because they know we never betray them. But let's campaign on the issue. Let's talk about the issue. Forget about tribe, because it's not going to help anybody. I want to say thank you to all of you, to the two people that supported SKTV today financially. Somebody sent $50 to Cash App, and somebody sent $25 to Zelle. I want to say thank you to all of you. We appreciate it. We'll be here tomorrow. Steve's supposed to come on today, but he's busy doing something. That's why I came in to fill in. But yes, I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. We love you, and we will be here again tomorrow. Let me see what kind of song I can play here. Let music business. I don't want just to let it go without playing song and song. And let me play my Nimba song. I love Nimba.
Nimaya